Nation. We're going on a little hiatus this week. We hope you enjoyed this one. You guys were amazing, man. Colts Nation, man, let's go for the shoe.
Juice is temporary. You know, anyone can obtain the juice. The sauce is forever.
Welcome back to the channel. This is Marcus Sniffles, and we're here to talk about the Colts' overtime victory over the Falcons, 31-25, to move to 8-2, first place in the AFC South. And this was kind of a record-setting game in a lot of ways. Obviously, we will talk about what Jonathan Taylor did, but when it comes to breaking records, we have already matched last year's win totals on the season. Last year, we finished the season 8-9. This season, we are currently 8-2. So to say that this season has been a massive success compared to last year is an understatement. One of the other records that was broken today was Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren broke the record for rookie catches for a tight end. This year, he has already surpassed our top 3 tight ends last year in terms of catches and yards. He's, I believe, tied for touchdowns if we include all the touchdowns, like rushing and receiving. Tyler Warren has been a godsend to this offense. Like, just whenever a big play is needed, Daniel Jones tends to look towards Tyler Warren. If not to Josh Downs, Tyler Warren is the guy. He is who this passing offense is built around. He had 99 yards today, a lot of massive catches, especially in overtime on the 4th downs. He was incredible. And when it comes to Tyler Warren, the only bit of advice, and obviously I'm not a pro athlete, obviously, I know that. But just a little bit of advice. Maybe go out of bounds when you already have like a first down. Like, I get it. You're a super tough guy. You want to impose your will on people, but it's a long season, so maybe just duck out of bounds every now and again. And to kind of just, what more can we say about Jonathan Taylor at this part of the season? This is his 4th game with 3 touchdowns in a game. He's had 3 touchdowns in a game 4 times this year. That is absolutely insane when you think about it. He is now the all-time leader in rushing touchdowns for the Colts, a team that had Edgerrin James and Marshall Faulk run for them. Jonathan Taylor has the most touchdowns, most rushing touchdowns. He had 286 total yards today. And for anybody that was curious about who the best running back in the NFL was, how many plays did Bijan Robinson make today? Can you remember any explosive plays from Bijan Robinson today? Is Bijan Robinson the best running back on the Falcons? I don't know. It's a question. It's questionable. But yeah, Jonathan Taylor is just amazing. Amazing. And it's like, he is getting the ball. The Falcons knew he was going to get the ball. He is the offense on this. And it's a good thing that we have him, because our quarterback, Daniel Jones, has not quietly, Daniel Jones has not been playing well the last 2 games. I'm not saying he's been garbage. He hasn't sucked, but he hasn't been playing that well. 7 sacks, 1 interception, 3 fumbles. His ball security in the pocket has been pretty bad. Now, to be fair, expecting Daniel Jones to continue to lead an historically great offense is not reasonable. Like, no one should expect that from Daniel Jones. Like, he has been playing well this season. He is a good quarterback, but he's still Daniel Jones. He's not Patrick Mahomes. He's not Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, all those guys. So to expect him to lead in a historic offense for the rest of the year is unfair. But, the offense just did not look great as far as passing the ball after the first quarter, when it really needed to show up a little bit. Like, going 2 for 12 on 3rd down was kind of eye-opening. Daniel Jones is just not, I don't think he is trusting what he's seeing out there. Like, it almost seems like if the wide receivers aren't completely wide open, he's not going to throw the ball, which at some point you're going to have to trust your playmakers to make plays. But I will give him this. He did make a lot of plays with his legs, as far as moving around, running the ball when no one was open enough for him to make the throw. I'm glad that he was able to do that. And he showed a lot of toughness. I'll give him that credit. He showed a lot of toughness out there. And to give Shane Steichen a little bit more credit, I'm glad that he kind of came into this game looking to get Jonathan Taylor involved early. Like most games, it's a lot of passing, short stuff to Warren, to Downs, deep shots to Pierce, over the middle to Pittman. In this game, it was like, all right, we're going to run the ball with Jonathan Taylor. We're going to throw it to him early. Like today's going to be a Jonathan Taylor game. And I'm glad that he was able to kind of learn from last week. We cannot get away from Jonathan Taylor. Like obviously pass to score, run to win, but let's balance it a little bit more. Especially when you consider how dominant Jonathan Taylor is being this year. There's no one's gonna blame you for saying like, all right, we're gonna run the ball a little bit more. I mean, we're heading into the bye week and he has over 1,000 yards already. Like it's fine. It's fine. And it's good that he made that adjustment because Shane Steichen has a losing career when the team is down at halftime. Today we were down at halftime and we're able to come back and win. All we need to do is score 21 points. We're undefeated when we score 21. That's 3 touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor scores 3 touchdowns pretty regularly. Get him the ball more. And as far as defense goes, obviously our run defense was going to have some problems without DeForest Buckner. DeForest Buckner's presence was sorely missed today. As far as, when Penix needed to step up in the pocket, normally DeForest Buckner's there making plays. And there were a lot of quote unquote coverage sacks that resulted in 0 sacks or, running out of bounds or incomplete pass because there wasn't someone to push the pocket up the middle. And the pass rush was solid today, but you could tell that DeForest Buckner was missing. And when it comes to Grover Stewart, he played well today, but he was he was knocked unconscious out there on the field. He was unconscious, and they let him go back in the game. I don't know how that happened. I don't know who. Maybe someone missed the replay, but I am so glad we're going into the bye week because he's definitely going into the concussion protocol. And shout out to Lou Anarumo. He had Michael Penix holding the ball a lot longer than he wanted to. Michael Penix tends to get the ball out a little bit faster, but today it was a lot of pat. Okay, this guy's not. Oh, they're not doing what I thought they were doing. This is a totally different look. I'm about to get sacked. I'm throwing it away. It was a good day for Lou Anarumo considering all the pieces we were missing out there. And once again, this Colts defense forces another turnover. We've forced a turnover every game this year. And I want to give a lot of credit to Sauce Gardner out there today. I think he played well. For this being his first game coming from New York to Indy and then having to fly all the way to Germany, learning a new scheme, when you consider how complex Lou's defense is, Sauce Gardner played well. And this for me, I look at as a glorified scrimmage in terms of his play out there. Like Drake London, when you look at it, Drake London had a good game against everybody else. Against Sauce Gardner, when he was matched up on him, he only had 2 catches for 24 yards. And he had that one 2-point conversion catch. But Sauce Gardner only giving up 2 catches to a receiver that had over 100 yards total. Like out of the 100 yards Drake London had, Sauce Gardner only gave up 24 of those. And the Falcons were actively trying to get Drake London away from Sauce Gardner by moving him to the slot, by putting him in motion, by moving him all over the place. Like you could tell that this is going to be a problem for teams because you got Sauce Gardner out there. Okay, let's move him around. All right, well you're going to move him, and eventually Javarius Ward is going to be out there. Now what? Now what are you going to do? So I would question why Jalen Jones didn't play the first half. I know Mekhi Blackman. I think Mekhi Blackman is a good player as far as being in the secondary, his, as far as being responsible for covering teams, third and fourth receivers. He's good, but I think Jalen Jones should have been in there. And I'm curious to find out why he wasn't in there for the first half. But either way, good, bad, ugly. You never apologize for winning in the NFL, and the Colts have done that. Going into the bye week at 8-2, we're only going to get healthier. Sauce Gardner's only going to learn the defense. He's only going to get better in the playbook. Javarius Ward, DeForest Buckner. This defense is going to be a problem. This offense is really starting to find its groove. And Shane Steichen, I think he's going to get in his bag a little bit more in terms of running the ball more and getting Jonathan Taylor the ball more. So I'm excited to go into the bye week so I can watch football stress-free. But even though it's going to be a bye week, we're still going to be putting out a video on Monday, 7 in the morning. It doesn't matter if the Colts aren't playing. We still put out videos. So that means you should subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 900 subscribers. before the end of the season. We're almost at 860, so let's keep running those numbers up. Appreciate you guys for watching. Like the video, and I'll see you next time. Go Colts. You made it this far. If you have not liked the video at this point, what are you waiting for? Just like the video. Hit the like button right now. I'm talking to you. Make sure you like the video and subscribe and drop a comment. All that stuff. This is a threat. Not a threat, a warning. But it could be a threat. Just do it.
Thanks for watching, babe. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel.